Good afternoon. Hopefully you can hear me all right and see me. My name is John and I am the photo booth guy. What I'm going to show you today is a magic mirror. So you may have looked into photo booths, you may have done a bit of research, you may have seen them at parties already. So I'll walk you through exactly what we offer in our package. We only do photo booths. We just have the one. It's what we focus on. We really try to deliver a personalized experience. So as you'll see, the print that your guest takes away or receives on their phone is in your style, of the chosen style you've got, and also has your details on there. We're located just outside Worksop, so we're very close to Yorkshire, Derbyshire, Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire, and we travel as far as out to the coast, across to Cheshire, Manchester, down to Leicester. The mirror is, unfortunately, the way we shoot it today, you can't see the whole length, but we shoot a full length photo. What comes out at the end of the day is this style of photo. So we don't do the 3 pictures in a strip because they're tiny, you can't see. You get a 6x4 picture at the end of the day. Which I'll show you a couple of things on the mirror. The first thing is the standard sort of animation set that we use. This is an example of one of the welcome screens that we did. It has the couple's name on and date, and they chose the colors and style. This is a different style. This is a little bit more of a champagne sort of style. There are choices in terms of colors, and obviously the text. You tell me what text you want on screen. This is an example of another welcome screen where this couple got married abroad, and what they did was they sent me some photographs from their wedding, and we incorporated them onto the mirror so that people could have a little flavour of what happened out in, I think it was out in the West Indies. So this is the Disney themed animation. You can see the ring at the top spinning round. The idea of the ring is to show your guests where to look, where the camera is. I'm attending the mirror, so I will point it out, but over the night people forget, and the ring helps to sort of say, this is where you need to look. So this gives you an example of what the photo will look like. Your guests can see themselves, you can see an empty chair, of course, on the screen, what they look like. If they don't like it, or if they blinked, then they do have a retake option. We accept the photo. Again, the animations are there to guide and sort of inform your guests as to what's happening. One of the options on this mirror is that, and kids particularly like this, is that you can draw on it. So people write on it and do various things. You can remove it. You don't have to have it as an option. We also have the option to add various props on there, words, messages, whatever it may be. If there is a theme that you have, we can add images to that library for free, and that sort of maybe connects a theme that you've had in the day. Your guests can then text that photo to their phone. So if there were 6 people in the shot, all 6 can put their numbers in and send it to their phone straight away. And all they do is type in very quickly, type in their number. I can't talk. 061124, there you go. And that then goes straight to their phone, and I'll show you that in a second. They can also then all have a print. So if there were 6 people, all 6 people can have a print, and then it prints out instantly on the printer, and they can take that away with them. It automatically prints an extra copy for a photo guest book. So we don't miss any pictures, and it means that all your guests get a picture, and all your or your hard copy prints are then stuck in the book by me, and I encourage people to then write you a little message. And what I've found is over the years is that people are better at writing messages against a photo than just based on a blank piece of paper. So I'll show you another quick animation set. This is, if you don't like Disney, and not everybody does, and somebody just asked me if we do a Labyrinth theme, I can look into that, but yes, certainly that can be done. So what Max does is, again, he just guides people through the process and makes it a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more fun. On screen, you can see there's a different print border, and that you can have different print borders on the night. And these are all the different styles. There's hundreds on my website to choose from. What we did for one wedding is that it coincided with, I think one of their children had a birthday. So whilst we had the wedding print border, we also had a birthday print border, and those we just had some photos that were done in that style, and they were not put in the guest book and managed that way. So again, the idea is that Max will guide people through to the end. So in terms of props and things, we'll just skip through that. We have a number of different prop sets. So we've got prop boards, this sort of thing. We've got things that are in a particular style. So we have Peaky Blinders hats, and inflatable guns. We have some of the bigger prop boards like this, which look very good on photographs. We have some cheeky ones, and obviously one for the bride. We have different other themes. So if you are into Star Wars, we have lightsabers and we have masks. We have Harry Potter themed things. We have Game of Thrones. We have quite a few swords. The axes, these are wooden. These are actually children's toys, so they are soft. We have cowboy themed things, whether we have guns, we have hats. We have Alice in Wonderland. Somebody wanted Alice in Wonderland themed things, so we've got some of those. I mentioned Peaky Blinders, very popular last year. Pirates, 1920s, again, Peaky Blinders, or just Great Gatsby type theme things. We've got a number of crowns and other hats and masks. We also buy, we get a lot of ladies and little girls like to have a different jewelry and things to wear, so we've got quite a few of these tiaras. That's pretty it for props. Just to give you an idea of photo guest books. So as I said, we automatically print out an extra print to go in a book like this. On my website, you'll see there are choices of different covers. You can provide me with a photograph and that can go on here, or we can put your names, whatever you want really, but this is the standard one that we do. It's quite big. You can usually get a print on one side and there's plenty of room to write on the other side, or we'll put two in and people can write along the bottom or along the edges. That's left at the end of the night on your gift table. Somebody just asked about the frame. If you mean this frame? Yes. So this is the sort of rose gold frame. I do have an antique gold frame as well. They're the two frames that I have. It doesn't obviously feature on the photograph. It's just to hide the ugly box that's behind it. So what I want to do then is, so that's essentially the two examples of how the photo booth is traditionally used. A couple of other things you can do with it. If there are children at the event, big and small, Sometimes just to entertain them and break up the evening, we can incorporate a game on screen. Obviously, it's maybe a little bit bright, you can't see very well, but this is Connect 4. The idea is you get 4 balls together and you win. Obviously, I'll play against the kids, and because I'm mean and a daddy, I won't let them win. There's also things like noughts and crosses. There's this sort of game where they have to find the ball under the cup, find the ball, and they win. And then afterwards, we can do anything after that. We can have a photo taken, they can do a video, we can do a GIF, whichever you want to do after the games. And that again is really just to see if they've done the standard animation. The kids like to have a play and do something else. That's another example of a print border. We'll just skip through that. One of the 2 other things I'd like to show you very, very briefly is having hired the mirror for the day, we can do orders of service which are interactive. So as your guests arrive, you can just leave a video message which can be pre-recorded by you or something else that you might want to show them. We can they can take a picture, and at that point in the day they're sober, looking nice. We can do something with no props, and then they just get a little family shots as they come, as they arrive. This is, I think you can see that, it says wedding day. This is a magazine format. So instead of the traditional border, you can do have a magazine format. And again, you can incorporate themes and graphics onto that as you may wish to. And we'll just skip past that. One of the other things that we've been working on is the idea of using this for table plans. If we're there already, you can present this. So the photograph behind this can be anything. It could be a picture of you, it can be pictures of your family. They choose their first letter of their surname, say Annabelle Ashcroft, and then it tells her that which table she's on. These videos we do, so there's no charge for those. We can just knock those up very, very quickly, very easily. That's essentially what I wanted to show you on the mirror. If there are any questions, then by all means. I'll just cover off some of the sort of operational things. So the price we charge is generally for 3 hours. It's £295, and that's including everything you've seen today. So there's no limit on the number of prints. There's no limit on the number of texts. So as your guests come through and use the mirror in groups of 8, 9, 10, I had 15, I think is the most I've had in a shot. All 15 can have a picture. All 15 could text it to their phone. It will print the extra copy in the book, and we move on. We need a space that's roughly 3 by 2 meters. We need a fairly flat run in and out, so I always look for disabled access to venues. The vast majority of venues are used to mirrors now, rolling in and rolling out. Obviously power. I have done some marquees. However, if it's in the middle of a muddy field, sorry, I cannot lift this. It has to roll on the ground. What else can I tell you? The price includes backdrops and our own lights. So I have 4 backdrops at the minute, and I am buying 2 more. They follow a theme of sort of rustic, floral, and there's 2 black ones which have stars or are fairly plain. All the images of that are on my website. What else can I tell you? Oh yes, so at the end of the day, when we've finished, we wrap up. Sometimes we stay a little bit longer if people are using the mirror. If you bribe me with a little bit of buffet, I obviously will stay to the end. And once we've packed up and gone away, the next day I'll email you a link to download all the images. And what we've been including in that download is not only images that are in your guest book, but also all the outtakes or retakes, because sometimes they're your family, you know them. Sometimes some of those are actually more funny than the photo they came up with. You can check my availability on my website. If you want a quote, you need to contact me and I will provide you with a quote, so confirming the date, and then we can get into a dialogue about the details. What else can I tell you? That's about it, really. We are way over on time. So if there are any questions, I will answer them on the Facebook feed. I'll do that next. And if you do think of anything else, just pop it on there. Thank you very much.